Hey, what's up, Australia? This is Dr. Cory Glenn, and I'm going to be coming to see you here in a couple of weeks. I'm actually going to be speaking at the ICOI World Congress in Sydney, but then the following weekend, I'm going to be giving my own 2-day full arch guided surgery course in Manly, Australia. So it'll be beautiful scenery, lots to learn. If you can guide it, we're going to cover it. Bone reduction guides, bone level guides, soft tissue, zygos, pterygoids, stackable, anything you can imagine, we're going to cover it as far as guided surgery is concerned. So what I want to do is give you the top 5 reasons why you cannot stand to miss this course in Australia. Reason number 1, I'm going to save you a ton of money. So the guides I'll be teaching at this course, typically if you got them from most labs, are going to cost many thousands of dollars. I'm going to show you how you can do those all on your own, in-house, for probably under $100. But it's not purely just about surgical guides. It's also going to cover prosthetics. So full arch prosthetics are very expensive. I'm going to show you different methods of how to approach this that will cut down on your time to restore them. But beyond that, they'll cost a fraction of the price. You know, you can do an amazing full arch restoration for $100 that your patient will be incredibly happy with, which saves you money, but it also opens up this life-changing treatment for a lot more of your patients. Reason number 2, drastically speed up your immediate load conversion for full arch cases. You know, one of the biggest benefits to doing guided surgery is knowing exactly where your implants will end up. And if we know that, we can go ahead and have an amazing restoration pre-designed and fabricated, ready to pick up, which is going to really cut down on your time during surgery. I'll also be showing you how to incorporate numerous types of reinforcement into your restorations that will make them virtually unbreakable. Be that metal frameworks, PEEK, Pecton, Trilor. There's a lot of ways to do that that are extremely affordable that will allow you to have a beautiful, amazing, and strong restoration ready at the time of surgery. Number 3, learn how to sell more of these big cases. You know, it's one thing to know how to execute these complex cases, and we'll cover that in great depth. However, if you don't have a system in place that allows you to establish the ideal end result and then actually get the patient to say yes and then deliver on that ideal result, well, then you're just not going to do a lot of these cases. So I'm going to show you my system of how I approach these cases, which lets me establish the ideal end goal from the very beginning of treatment, how to use that information to sell it to the patient and motivate them so they want to move forward, and then finally how to consistently achieve that result that you've promised to them. All right, reason number 4, and this one is not being addressed by hardly anyone in dentistry, and that is snakes. Now this one is especially important for you Australians because you guys have like 21 of the top 25 most dangerous venomous snakes. Question, how many full arches are you going to do in your practice if you get bitten by a tiger snake or a brown snake? The answer is none. This is why it's important that the dentists who train you in implantology are familiar with handling dangerous venomous snakes. Do you know any other dentist who has done an intraoral scan on a rattlesnake? I don't think so. Do you think this is something you're going to learn at some freehander course like Justin Moody's? I don't think so on that either. In fact, someone told me Justin Moody is already over there in Australia just doing rich people stuff, you know, riding around in limousines and drinking $3,000 bottles of wine. That's insane. We're not going to cover that. We're going to cover the hard-hitting topics. Listen, I know a lot of Australian dentists, and if there's one thing that they don't need more education on, it's freehand implantology and alcoholism. And reason number 5, now this one is kind of somber, but the reality is I may not be around much longer. Now I know that's a sad thing to consider, but many of you already know that I've had cancer and, you know, spent a year with them pumping me full of arsenic. But beyond that, folks, I have not been vaccinated for COVID-19. So simple logic would tell you I probably don't have but a few months to live. And once I'm gone, who else is going to teach you this stuff? It's a great question, right? That's why if I were you, I would be in Manly, Australia, April 21st and 22nd. So it's going to be a great time, and I hope to see you there. I'm actually going to be offering an online registration option for those who can't make the course in person, and everyone who registers for this course is going to get tons of free content. I'm going to provide you all the files that we're going to go over, sample cases, tutorial videos so that you can refer back to them when you get home, use them for training your staff. It's going to be a wealth of information, and we're going to have a great time, so I hope to see you there. Bye.